So, hi and welcome back, and this is kind of a pre-introduction to the other video you're going to see now, because it was warm and it was in Portugal a few weeks ago, and I just wanted to go through a few things before that, because it'll then make everything make sense. So, firstly, I talk about this thing I was going to do that some of you may not like, and I was actually going to do a review of some software that was going to be offered to me. That basically you could mimic films in the software, and it was a Photoshop stroke Affinity Photo plugin, and I downloaded the software, I got the license key, I installed it, and it wasn't, although what it could do was quite fantastic. I was really impressed by what it could do in the sense of it mimicked films that I had not seen for years, which was one thing that was really great. It's kind of like DxO Filmback, but it's not as a competitor to them. But what made theirs interesting was you could create pretty much your own emulsion from and create a preset of your own. So if you come up with the amount of grain, the type of colour, the saturation, all those sorts of things, and it was fantastic. Other than the fact was I had so many problems with it in like loading it up, it not loading into a particular version of Affinity Photo, then crashes and slow and just general, and I had to contact them and say I couldn't go ahead with doing that. So that's what that's about. Also, I still don't have my new tripod, but I know which one I'm going to get now, and I'll keep that a secret for a few more days. And I've got 2 rolls of black and white film to process, and I'm just waiting to get the new fixer. And because I'm working away a lot, it means I'm not home to receive the package, so it's going to be a little while. So the stuff you're going to see now is in Portugal, and it was with Fuji Superia 200. And is it superior? In its day, yes it was. Obviously this film is 20 years out of date, and I took it in a Olympus Trip, but I got some really great results even though it's that old. You can see it's aged, but it was a great film in its time. It really was, and I only wish we could get a film like that today, because it was such a good film. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Okay, so it's that time again, and back in Silves, and I'm going to be here for about 5 or 6 days now. So I'm going to walk into town, because I'm not at the normal apartment I stay at. I'm just at a hotel, and then we've got an apartment in a few days' time in Albufeira. But I'm actually working this time on a project with my family, and it's going to be a new business that I'm going into with them, which is really cool. It's that they already own and run the business, but I've come over because I had to bring my camera, my digital camera, and my tripod and everything, and I only had a backpack. The only thing I could fit inside my bag was the Olympus Trip. So I grabbed some Fuji Superia, some expired in about 2004. So I've got 24 shots, and we don't normally start work until late morning, and it's still quite early. So I'm walking into town with the camera and some film, and I'm seeing what we can get. But I thought I'd bring this on this walk with me. I think I've got quite interesting stuff coming up. I'm in negotiations about something at the moment which will be quite good, which will probably upset a few of you anyway. But for me, it's something I'm interested in, so I'm going to do it if the opportunity arises, in the sense of they've contacted me and said, can you do X, Y, Z? And I said, yeah, I could, and I will do it, but we'll have to wait and see if that comes up, and that'll be a paid for promotion. So from what I understand, Silves was like where I'm staying was the like area city, because it had the castle, but it's actually only a really small town, and you can walk from one end to the other end in a very short time. So yeah, it's really good. Anyway, it's probably a bit noisy, so I'll get back to you in a bit when I take some photographs. Just a little stop on the way. This place over here serves one of the best peri-peri chickens I've ever had. If you think you're getting good peri-peri chicken at places like Nando's, yeah, right. Honestly, this stuff is just amazing. So, I'm in the park, and I'm just taking a walk around the circuit. I'm going to go to the local supermarket. I don't have my coffee there for some reason. It's one of the places you can actually pay with a card and not cash in Portugal. So that's probably why. I'm not going to cash on me. But one of the things that you start to discover when you're doing this is that when I've got 24 frames and it's a colour film, it's an expired film, you don't want to be taking pictures of stuff that's quite just bland, like just green, like here. Okay, so that's what so I'm looking for colourful things, and there's like a gate, there's a fence and gate surrounding this play park, and it's multicoloured, so I've taken a shot of that, and hopefully that'll be all right. But it's literally looking for stuff that's really colourful. Now there is a fire station on my way round, and they have a mural, a huge mural, because from what I understand, all the firefighters in Portugal are voluntary. I'll check that out, and if I'm wrong, I'll put it on screen. But from what I understand, at least the ones in Silves are all volunteers. And there's this huge mural of a woman breastfeeding a baby, a firefighter that is, and it's really, really nice. So I'm going to try and get a shot of that with this. I've done it digitally before, but I've not done it on film, so I'm going to try and get a shot as I go around. You can't really see that well from here, but I'll try and zoom in on it when I get home, because obviously this is a wide angle lens. But there you go, a baby being rescued from a fire and being breastfed by a woman, which is wonderful. I would say I'm going to try and it's too difficult to get a shot. It's the wrong time of day. I need to come back this afternoon because the sun is behind at the moment. It will swing around. I'll be able to get a shot of it then. But I hope you can see that all right. Okay, so I'm on kind of like, I think it's a town square type thing, and I've just taken a photograph of this mural here. I don't have a clue who he is or what it's about, other than the fact they've got a castle just over there. I'll have to ask my friends what it's all about, and they do like medieval events and stuff like that here, I think, on this square. And there's also statues and stuff with a water feature, and I've taken photographs. The reason I'm saying is I've taken photographs of both, and I've taken 12 out of my precious 24 photographs, and I'm due to go to Albufeira tomorrow, so it's a case of like, I want to save some for there as well, some shots. I don't have to buy another film, although I probably could get some from somewhere. I'm sure I've seen it in different shops here, film and stuff. But one of the things that's amazing is that when you get close to the orange trees at this time of year, you have the orange blossom smell, and it's something I've never smelt before, but it has great similarities, or very close similarities, to honeysuckle. So if you smell honeysuckle, that will kind of give you an idea what it's like. But it's just the most amazing smell. When I cross the bridge, which is over there, on the far side there's a field full of orange trees, and the smell coming off there is just amazing. It sure beats the smell of the cars. Anyway, so I will catch up with you soon.